Hello my people, Polly here, and today I'm going to make something that is amazing. From the heart and the oven. I'm making something that has racing stripes, some sharp corners, and it comes from the cat scratch city itself, Detroit. We're gonna make some Detroit style pizza here in the Polly Detmerd's mansion. Let's get it going. Alright, first thing you want to do when making pizza is make the dough, also known as the crust. Excuse the background foreign language if you can hear that. That's my wife yelling at her family in the Philippines. Something about sending money to the Philippines and then chewing them out after they get the money. So right here we got 2 cups of bread flour. King Arthur flour. Good brand. I like them. Really good. You don't have to use bread flour. You can use all-purpose flour, but I prefer to use bread flour to stay in keeping with the Detroit style pizza. Here we have the KitchenAid mixing bowl, and right here we have some garlic, one teaspoon. We have 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Right here I have 1 cup of water with 1 tablespoon of yeast, and I also got 1 tablespoon of honey in there, which helps that yeast start to work its magic, and you can see it's working its magic. We're gonna put 2 tablespoons of virgin olive oil in this dough. So let's get started, and I'm gonna put the flour in here first. Ooh, see, I didn't want to do that big powder sponge. And I'm going to dump this stuff in there and get connected here. I'm going to just spin this around a little bit just to mix it up. You want to be careful with salt and yeast because the salt will kill the activation. But there is salt in there. As you've seen, it was Himalayan salt. Now we're gonna put this 1 cup of water with the honey and yeast in it into the mixer bowl, I should say. And I'm gonna turn this slow at first. And then I'm gonna turn it up about mid-speed, and I'm gonna let it mix for a few minutes. I forgot one thing: the olive oil. So I'm gonna put the camera down so I can put this in there because I can't do it with one hand. So you can see the 2 tablespoons of olive oil there. Now let's turn it back on. You can see how the dough is not sticking to the bowl so much. Just cleaning up off the bowl. I'm just about done with this mix here. Alright, I think that's going to be good. Look at that dough. Beauty! I'm going to take that off the hook. I'm going to take this off the dough hook. Let it sit in the bottom of the bowl for maybe a minute or 2. And then we'll get back to it. Get some oil on my hands. I'm going to take this out. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of that with it, getting that oil on the dough as well. Turn it into a ball, just kind of rolling it in from underneath. Look at that dough, that looks beautiful. And now I'll just put it in this bowl. What I'm going to do is cover this up with plastic and I'll put it in the refrigerator. Tomorrow morning we make some Detroit style pizza. There's the dough. It's been in there overnight. It's a new day. We'll wait for this dough to rise and we'll see what happens next. So I had the dough in the oven under the proof setting and it has risen a little bit. And I also took the pan and sprayed some nonstick cooking oil in there. But what I'm going to do now, put some oil on my hands, because that oil on the hands kind of helps that dough from sticking to your hands. See what I'm saying? So I'm going to take this dough out of the bowl. Trust me, that dough is good. That dough is good. That dough, look at that. And I can smell that garlic I put in there. It smells great. So what I'm going to do is kind of like stretch this out. Look at that. Texture is wonderful. Let's stretch it out here a little bit. Oh, I forgot one thing. I dump a little bit more olive oil in there. This is how you're going to get that fried crust effect. Trust me. Put that back in there. And we'll let that rise and we'll get back to it. So while I wasn't recording, I put that plastic over the dough. And what I'm going to do now is spread this dough out a little bit. Hopefully across the whole pan, which it looks like I'm going to be able to do. And once again, I'm going to get some oil on my fingers. Little. Always good to sanitize with some olive oil. Spread out. This pizza is going to be outstanding. Mark my word. Does that look great or what? Here is that cheese I ordered off of Amazon, the Wisconsin brick cheese. It cost like $22 altogether with the shipping. Came with the ice pack very nicely. Is shipped very nicely. You know, they want to make sure you get a good quality product, and I think I did here. And even though I haven't tasted it, but let's get this thing open. We're gonna have to cut the cheese. All right, cheese is all cut up. Let's move on to the sauce. So here's the sauce I'm going to use. Mazzetta, family company since 1935, whatever. I'm going to pour this into this measuring cup. Oh, they got a little. Ooh, that is a nice seal on it. Nice. Now this. It's good, but I'm gonna add, wow. I can really taste the oregano, really good. Actually, I don't need to add a thing. Very good. Now we're gonna put the cheese down. Gonna cover every aspect of this dough with the cheese. When I grew up in Michigan, I ate it, didn't really realize it. I think the first Detroit style pizza I really ate was in my hometown of Fraser, Michigan, at Maselli's. They had, I mean, I don't think the racing stripe sauce was there, but it had a fried crust on it, as well as Buscemi's. That was about the closest thing too. And I also ate at the Clover Leaf Bar and Grill in what used to be called East Detroit, and for some stupid reason, I know what the reason is, but a stupid reason they changed the name to East Point. We'll riddle this thing with some pepperoni. Okay. Let's put down some racing stripes on top of that pepperoni. And we will go this way. We'll go this way. I think the sauce is good. Pizza's looking great. The oven is now at 550. This thing's ready to bake, but before I do that, I'm going to shake some Parmesan up on there just to make it Pauly Detmer's custom. I'm going to do this for about 11 and a half minutes. Folks, would you look at that pizza? That looks amazing. What I'm going to do is let it cool off here a little bit, and then I'm going to transfer it to a cooling rack. All right, here it is, and I guarantee you it is perfect. I guarantee you. See the racing stripes? Got 1, 2, and 3. It is going to be good. Gonna be good. Oh my god. Look at that beauty here. Oh my gosh. Woo! Look at that. Looks like put a little bit too much cheese on the edge here. Let's bring it up. Don't want to waste nothing here. But yeah, look at this. Sorry about the noise. Look at that crust. Perfect. Perfect crust. I would like to give a big shout out to one of my subscribers, and that subscriber is Galaxy Wanderer. Always comments on my videos with the Motor City Pizza Company pizzas, as well as other videos. And I thank you for watching, and I hope you like this pizza, because I know I will. I know I'm the one eating it, you're not, but thank you for being such a great supporter and subscriber. Folks, it is cooling down, looking good. I'm going to cut this in half. Good. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You certainly could eat this with a fork and knife, but I'm going to do it the traditional way. That, my friends, is a perfect Detroit style pizza. Turned out great. The trick is the cheese. Don't use mozzarella. You must use that Wisconsin brick cheese. You can mimic, you can try, but you got to do it the right way. My crust is perfect. It is so light. And it's weighed down by that cheese and pepperoni and sauce. Sheesh. Very good. All right, so this pizza is outstanding. This pizza was outstanding, and I will make it. This is the only thing I'll make from now on, from scratch. And this guy is not a skinny cook, so don't trust a skinny cook. Make this yourself at home. I promise you, you will love it. The Detroit style pizza from Paulie Detmers. Until next time, I'm out.